A couple days after we found Lindsay's body, Detective Barrera and his partner rode out to Bam's house and convinced him to come into the homicide office and sit down with the detectives and talk to us about her death.
She comes in and just says, you know, it's terrible what happened to her. I saw her that night. And then Bam lays out what he did. He confirmed that they were at this series of clubs. She brought him back to his car. He went to a convenience store, bought some food, went home, and that was it. So we go out and look at his alibi. We found a camera near another convenience store outside facing Bam's house and confirmed that he gets home at the time he said he did. We found out that he was nowhere near Lindsay at the time of this homicide. So we moved on from Bam.
Their first lead now fruitless. Investigators hope Lindsay's car will provide clues about the night she was murdered.
A search warrant for Lindsay's car, and we had it processed a few days later. And then the biggest piece, in my opinion, is that plastic bag that was meant to be burned. In that bag, we located a white undershirt. It had blood on the outside of the shirt. There were a pair of red gym shorts with blood on them, and there were a pair of tube socks that were bloody. It was male clothing. We believe this is possibly the suspect's clothing. We believe that whoever did this wanted to burn the evidence in the car, but luckily for us, it didn't burn.
Processed the car that morning, and by that afternoon, Detective Barrera's bagging up the clothing collected and calling the DNA lab at the State Police Crime Lab and trying to make arrangements to get that expedited testing done. Because the inside of those shorts is going to have just the owner of the shorts' DNA. We had a chance to identify the suspect.
At that point, we got Lindsay's phone number, and I requested a search warrant for her cell phone records.
The search warrant and the DNA results will take time to process. But Lindsay's preliminary autopsy report is in, and the details are devastating.
And it showed that she was shot multiple times. She was manually strangled. She had bruising to her face indicating she was beaten. And then she also had thermal damage to her body from the fire. She had a lot of injuries, and that to me screamed someone who was super angry, hateful, something happened to set this person off to do this to this young girl.